What's the most disappointing element of that?
A little bit like the opportunity we had at the Adelaide Oval a couple of nights ago against the Brisbane Heat. It was a golden opportunity to put ourselves in a really good position to win this tournament, and it just feels like a golden opportunity that we've let slip by. That being said, we've got to pretty quickly get on a flight back home, dust ourselves off and be ready to go for Thursday. But I know there's a lot of guys who have been in a lot of hubs, international hubs, Sheffield Shield hubs and Big Bash hubs, and guys are looking forward to getting home and seeing some family members who we haven't seen for a long time.
Can we talk a bit about the Mitch Marsh dismissal? Do you know if he has been booked for dissent? And I suppose from your perspective, what do you make of it?
No, I've come straight from fielding to here, so I haven't heard anything. I guess we're not robots. We encourage all of our players to be authentic. We have emotions. We feel disappointed. We feel happy when things go well. It was pretty clear that Mitch was disappointed and feels he didn't hit the ball. Umpiring's been something that's been in a lot of headlines. You guys seem to be writing a lot of stories about it, and it certainly is really frustrating. But we're professional athletes. We know that's part of the deal. We know we've got to cop it on the chin at times, irrespective of how big a game it is and how important a player it is or how important a moment of the game it is. So, I'm sure, like we go back and we reflect on our batting and our bowling and our fielding, I'm sure Mitch will go away and reflect on, his actions tonight. And but like I said, we're all human beings. We all get frustrated, and Mitch is no exception.
Any chance? Those ones are normally a bit of a fine. Is that kind of what you're expecting? I guess a slap on the wrist. You wouldn't expect him to miss him for a game?
No, I'll be absolutely staggered if he's fined or gets suspended for a game. Probably, I don't know if it was near the stump mic or, cameras were zoomed up, but, I've seen worse carry-ons in this tournament.
So we were a little bit confused, sort of at the end, waiting to see what happens with where the final's going to play because of border shutdowns and everything like that. Anyway, they confirmed it's going to be in Sydney. What's your understanding of the situation when you go to Perth and come back and then go back again? Is it?
Yeah, well, we're getting on a plane tomorrow and we're going to be in government quarantine at home. So we will. That's my understanding. Play in Perth on Thursday night, then pending result. If it all goes our way, we'll be coming back to Sydney. Off the top of my head, I don't know what the restrictions are going to be for the guys coming back to Perth, coming from Sydney, because we haven't been to Sydney yet this tournament. But the guys travelling to New Zealand, I know that I'll fly out to New Zealand from Sydney.
Is there hope for some exemptions for those guys, I suppose, particularly looking at the Shield season? Like it's a bit of a knock-on effect if they can't play and whatnot for that.
Oh, yeah, we always hope for exemptions. Quarantine sucks, there's no two ways about it. No one wants to do it. We've done a couple stints so far. Some guys have done more than others. If we're going to avoid it, we want to do that. I think that's a lot of the reason that we're in such strict bubbles at the moment, is to give ourselves the best opportunity to get exemptions for quarantine should we have to do it. But, the borders are lifting really quickly. I think Friday the border between Victoria and WA has been lifted. So hopefully for the guys who are going to be in Perth, and that's potentially me for a couple of days, hopefully we can get some exemptions. But at the end of the day, that's on us. We have had opportunities to win games of cricket, and we haven't been good enough to do that. So we have to bear that.
James Vince looked a bit dirty at the end there. Any suggestion AJ bowled that one on purpose?
Anyone who knows AJ Tye knows that he plays the game of cricket in the best spirits, and I can assure you at the top of the mark the plan wasn't to bowl that ball. I'm sure AJ will be disappointed with the ball. He'd be disappointed with that ball any time in the game, but there's obviously going to be a little bit of more of a spotlight, someone trying to get 100, but I hope that doesn't take away from how well James Vince played. I thought he was brilliant tonight. He's a class international cricketer, and unfortunately we were on the receiving end of a batting masterclass tonight.
Be good to play a final at Optus again, Ashton?
Yeah, we love playing any opportunity we get to play at home in Perth in front of the home crowd. We really appreciate that opportunity. We knew that coming into this tournament we didn't know what the fixturing was going to look like. We didn't know if there was going to be any opportunity to play games at home. you know, we knew we were going to have to be adaptable, and you know, we felt very fortunate that we were able to play 4 games at home in front of a home crowd with 25 to 30,000 home fans allowed in the stadium. You know, I know some teams weren't able to experience an atmosphere like that, so for that we're fortunate, and you know, we feel really lucky that we're going to get another opportunity to play at home in Perth.